I was naughty.
I let this happen.
I'm going to give you a pro tip to bring them back to life and look like completely new roses. I didn't do anything I told you to do last week so that I could have this happen, and then I could show you how to bring them back to life more luscious than before. We are going to do something very similar to what we did last week. Refresh the water, give them some more flower food, and recut them. So let's put these to the side. Hello, gorgeous beauties again. So sorry. By the way, if you need a really great pair of scissors, these are Target. I need to get a new pair because I've had these for ages. These will cut through anything. All right, flower food is in. I already filled this with water. And so now what we're gonna do is the real magic. All right, the first thing you wanna do is take a wilted rose and we're going to give it a nice trim again because look how dull the bottom of the rose is. We're gonna give her another trim, bring her back to life. Again, I cut roses at a very dramatic angle. After we cut her, we're going to take off the outer petals because they are wilted, they are curling, they're drying. Once you get to the fresher level of petals, you're going to bend them backward. Just loosen up the flower. And what you can do is use a hair dryer, but I kind of like to go very slowly, very gently, and loosen up the petals. And then what you can start doing is folding back just the outer layer of the petals. And what this does is not only brings them back to life and keeps them maybe even another week, if not just a few days, it gives them a little more longevity. And that is what we're looking for. So then they go in the water. So we're just gonna keep on going. Give it a good trim. Don't want to take off too many petals because I'm really only taking off the petals that are dried. All the other petals are completely viable, except that one. This is very delicate. If they start to fall, just take them off. There's plenty of petals around the rose to give you this effect. Okay, there's the next one. And again, remember in the last video, if you didn't watch it, go back and watch it because I showed you how to cross the roses over each other to build a beautiful bouquet. And we're just gonna put them right back in the vase with fresh flower food and new water. And we're going to arrange them the same way we did in that other video. So yeah, it was a florist long time ago that told me about that. It's like the 642 rule, but I kind of changed the numbers according to what I have, what I'm doing, what I'm going for. Gorgeous. Again, the dried, curly outer leaves go bye-bye. Sometimes I'll blow into them to just help them open up. Crossing them over, just like last week's video. And already it's looking a lot happier than it did before we started. Some of them, I won't even bother bending the petals back if they're already loose like this. They end up looking really nice, and I'll put them toward the middle or the top of the bouquet. And there you have a gorgeous bouquet that never really looks like it was ready to go in the trash. It looks like a totally new bouquet. Now don't do what I did and completely neglect your flowers, but whenever they reach the end of their lifespan, this is a wonderful way to bring them back.
Guess what we're doing today?
Play pickleball.
Hi.
Look at these paddles. How cute are these paddles? They're so cute. Are you ready to get beat? Sure. Yeah. So after pickleball, I grabbed a quick acai bowl and then I headed to Sculpt House, which I was so thrilled to have been invited to preview a reformer Pilates class. I want to be doing this workout all the time, seriously. It was such a great workout. I was sore in all the best places and I worked muscles I didn't realize I even had. The instructor was so helpful and I seriously recommend y'all check out Sculpt House in Buckhead. Yeah, like these little movements, at the time I was like, okay, but then after like the 10th rep, oh my gosh, it was burning and it was so effective. Hello, gorgeous. It's the next morning and I've already been a very busy bee buzzing away in the studio working on my next textile collection, actually my first ever textile collection. I wanted to give you a little preview of something that I'm going to be giving away for free in my collection. Like, I haven't released this on the website yet because they're not quite ready, but I have a collection of free art prints coming your way. I cannot wait. So you can literally download these at any time and print them out on any printer, on any kind of paper you want, put them in frames of your choice. So the first one is absolutely gorgeous, if I do say so myself. Having to hold it sideways so you don't see the glare. Like, the glare is real. Look at that. So I'm gonna hold it like this. But yeah, this is from my upcoming collection, Thistle and Vine, and that's all I'm gonna show you from it for now. You'll see a lot more later. But this is one of the free prints that you can download on my website. Okay, and then there's one more after this that you can download. So that's the second option you can download and print on my website. And then there's a third one coming. And they're so happy, like, I just loved the green and white and I wanted you to be able to bring some of my artwork into your home, whether or not you're ready to like purchase new artwork. I'm so excited that you guys are gonna be able to have this in your homes. Yeah, it'll be this one and then the sweet sprout. And then there's another one coming and that is the thistle. So that's gonna be so fun. I am almost done with my first pattern collection. I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. Today we're gonna be heading to see my mom and my sister and spend some time with my niece who I'm obsessed with and probably go on the golf cart ride. My mom just got a beach cruiser bike. So like anytime I'm at my mom's house, I'm on that bike. Like, I'm a beach cruiser person now. It's the most relaxing thing, getting on that bike and like putting your keys in the basket and maybe bringing some scissors to forage for some plants and just hearing the petals and like breathing in that wind. It is like the most peaceful thing ever. And someone on my Instagram recently commented like, you were such a beach cruiser person. This is so right. And I was like, I know, but I'm obsessed with the beach cruiser. So I will get on the bike and then we'll go on a golf cart ride probably. But before I go, I wanted to pop on and ask you guys, if you like following the Like to Know It app, or if you've heard of the Like to Know It app, because I use it religiously to figure out what to get next and what to buy, and I always post favorite things on there. So if you want to go in the description box below, you can follow me in the Like to Know It app. I post all of my favorite things, like this dress, like these earrings, everything I'm wearing at all times. So I wanted to talk about a couple of my favorite things that I've been loving lately. I get complimented on this every single time, without fail, that I wear her. It's the Etsy Pearl headband. This is how I put a headband on. I fluff up my hair by flipping over and then flipping back. And then I just kind of put it back there. Sometimes I poof it, sometimes I don't. But what I love about this headband is that it is so thick that you can see it, whether you have a big poof in your hair or no poof in your hair. And I am obsessed with this headband. This is an Etsy find, and it is handmade, under $70 actually. It's amazing. I'm obsessed with it. Honest to goodness, when I put on a headband and I test it out to know if it's like good, the true litmus test of a good headband is, do I forget that it's on my head? And I forget that this is on my head. And that's saying a lot, because usually headbands like annoy me in my temples. So this has been literally like the best thing, because when I'm doing stuff, I just want my hair out of my face. So this headband has been amazing. So definitely check it out. It's gorgeous. If you know any brides, oh my gosh, this should be so perfect for a bridal shower. Oh, I just love her so much. The second thing is something that I have recently rediscovered as a great perfume for this transitional season, which is Tocca. So Tocca makes a lot of really great perfumes, and this is their Juliette. So this scent is ideal. And I have gotten a lot of compliments on this as well. Like, oh my gosh, what are you wearing? You smell so good. I'm like, oh, it's Tocca perfume. The reason I love this is because it's got a lot of really strong botanical scents, but also like there's a hint of fruitiness to it. So it is the perfect scent for like going out of winter and into spring. So I have been wearing this the last few months. I have been complimented so many times about my scent, and like, oh my gosh, it's just the perfect scent. And it's also a really good winter scent, like for, I would say from like January to March, April, this is my go-to. And make sure you're following me in the Like to Know It app. I'll post all of this stuff here that I've talked about, and we're gonna go head to see my family and my niece and the beach cruiser.
Mac, are you gonna be the shotgun?
It's probably safer up there.
Mackie. Oh.